All right. Well, hello, Sirens.
Hello.
I believe it's time for your next mission. So before we send you off on that, would you guys like to introduce yourselves to each other? I like to do that every single one with this one because it's always different mermaids.
Cool. I am Buttercup. I am a rogue. I used to do sneaky assassinate things for whoever, but now I'm using those powers for good to do stuff with you guys. And as of the last time I played, I have sensitivity training on if someone has crab legs for some reason. So I'm good.
Which was real helpful.
Sensitively.
Oh, crap. Okay, hold on. I need to close a bunch of these tabs. Things keep popping up into the recording.
I don't hear Buttercup. No. Oh no. That whole spiel you just did, I didn't hear any of it. Oh no.
Well, do you want to go ahead and do it again?
Since we got Jenna cursing earlier.
What happened? Do it go again?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. I am Buttercup. I am a rogue. I'm bubbly. I'm not like a kind of edgy rogue. I'm pretty perky. I used to do not so great things, rogue style for money, and now I do helping this team. Probably for also a salary, but you know, it's good reasons. So that, yeah.
I can hear now. I'm so happy now.
Oh, good.
Hey. I am Scarlet. I am one of the Sirens wizards, and I used to be very close with my guild, and now I have broken away from my guild, and am now working with the Sirens to keep the water safe. And I'm very, very loyal and protective of my groups.
I'm Indigo. Let's see. I am kind of a healer / tank, so I can, help people not go down as often, hopefully.
You're our newest initiate Siren.
Yes.
Our untested Siren.
Welcome.
Kind of in a shy side, but once I get to know people, I'll just probably not shut up. Yeah. That's pretty much Indigo.
All right.
Hey.
Nice to meet you guys. Well, you guys are at HQ in the Cerulean Sea, just hanging out, chit-chatting, when Viridian, your commander, tells you guys that, listen up, Sirens, another mission for you. Something's going down in the Rainbow Reef. We don't know what it is, but we've got reports of all the color being sapped from it, and I don't think I need to tell you what happens to coral when it starts going white and brittle. It dies. It's not good for the reef, and we need to stop it ASAP. So, get over there, see what you can do.
Cool.
Alright, I'm gonna get all my spells together.
I'm gonna get all the stabby things together.
Excellent.
I'll get both.
So when you arrive at the Rainbow Reef, which you guys have been to before, you are yourselves rainbow mermaids, you're very familiar with this area, and you were expecting, when you got there, Technicolor everything. What you see as you arrive instead is monotone. Everything is shades of gray. As you swim over some of the coral, some of it gets brittle and breaks off into the water. There are no animals around here. It is dead, dying. The closer you get, the more white things get to the center. And as you swim towards the center of this reef, you see something that was not there before. You see a giant spire straight in the center of this reef. That's new.
Huh. Well, I think we could probably find whatever's causing this. Yeah.
Yeah, that looks kind of problematic, all things considered.
It looks very foreign.
Should we poke it?
As long as we swim above the coral, I don't want to harm anything else if you can help it.
Right.
It is. The base of it is on the ground, but the spire itself just kind of goes up and up. There is a door at the front, a large marble door, but you see no windows, you see no balconies. Obviously, we're underwater, there's not going to be a chimney, but, like, you don't really see anything else happening around here. But there looks to be something on the marble doors.
Should we investigate?
Yes, let's investigate.
All right, go ahead and do some investigating.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know. It's sure not open.
Go ahead and say out loud what you roll.
A 4.
With my
I got a 19.
ooh. With my modifier, I got a 10.
Okay. So, Buttercup, you are just seeing a lot of dead coral, and you're just kind of remembering what it looked like the last time you were here, and you're not so much interested in actually investigating the rest of this so much as kind of looking around like, what happened? Like, you know, I know that shell, it's pink. I know that giant towering, that's yellow, like, so you're still kind of like flabbergasted by this whole thing. With a 10, you do see that there does seem to be an inscription written on the door. The door itself, well, it doesn't quite look like a normal door. It looks like almost a, it's almost like a wall of magic, almost. And you do see that there's writing on it. And, Indigo, you notice that there are little colored talismans on these pillars next to the door. They're big for the sake of us seeing it on the map, but in what your characters are seeing are like little things. So easy to miss for you guys. But they do seem to have color. You see, I hope you guys can see on the map, there's violet, blue, green, red, orange, yellow.
I'm gonna go up to the door, but not like close enough for the magic force field to hit me. Can I read the inscription?
Yes, it says this: I am the most passionate primary color.
Okay.
The door, everything that you see is gray except these little tokens. So the door itself is gray.
It seems like a riddle. It says I am the most passionate primary color, which is normally red.
Sounds good to me.
That sounds good to me too. Makes sense.
Can we take one of that thingy? The only color thingy?
But we don't see it, only Indigo sees it.
Oh. Well, what do we do?
Oh.
Is someone supposed to bleed? I'd prefer not to do that, but if it has to happen.
Well, there is red here. That's what I seen as.
That seems a little more simple and sensical.
I don't want people to bleed. We don't need bloodshed yet.
Yet. Good. You know, you are on it.
And I don't want to hurt my hair.
No, we won't have to do that.
Alright, who wants to pick it up?
I guess I will. What do I do with it? Just pick it up and move it?
You guys should be able to move any token you want, and you should be able to move your own tokens.
I cannot move my token.
I can move mine for once.
Well,
I'm usually the one that doesn't work with.
Indigo. Save. Now can you move it?
Let me try. Let me reload. That might help. Hold on.
Trying to find who my best friend tonight is. I did not do that for the day. Oh, you are my best friend tonight. Aha! Yes.
Are you picking dice?
Yes, I forgot to do it ahead of time.
Oh gosh, I didn't even pull my dice out.
Your dice didn't like you last time I played.
Well, I think this time they probably will, because usually when I play Siren Squad, I roll really well, except against Coral.
That's true.
And Coral is not playing this time. Coral's not on this mission.
I'm kind of sad that he's not here.
The coral shield is not here.
Yeah, no Coral Shield. Could you imagine Coral trying to do some of these puzzles?
Smash.
I love Cora, but she would have drove through that wall.
Coral and me are BFFs in ridiculousness, and
You are. You guys are the Chaos Crew. I just imagine Coral going, oh, it's red, okay, and then like going, Scarlet's red, and just throwing Scarlet.
Oh. I'd be like, good guess. Like,
Yeah, that's not right.
So what do we do with the red token? What do we want to do with it?
We might want to put it, I'm gonna be honest, you might just want to throw it.
yeah,
Throw it where?
at the door.
Wall.
Okay, I gotta pick it up and I'm gonna throw it at the door. Or however.
Yeah, sure. The second that red token touches that kind of force field door, it dissipates. The token kind of falls to the floor. It shows another door behind it, also gray.
I'm going to move the token out of the way so we can kind of.
Small shrink, but I'm not shy, only secondary. Okay.
A second. What does it say?
Color.
What is a secondary color?
Not red or yellow.
Violet.
Violet?
We should just grab
Oh, like a shrinking violet. Oh, that's so cool. What?
I guess I'll move Violet or
We should just
Violet.
grab all of these.
Okay, yeah. Let's pick them up. Take them.
Put Violet in front of the door.
In front of the second door.
Do you touch the door with it?
Yes.
All right, so that one again, and you see another behind it, and that is the inscription on that one.
You cannot mix to make me. I am too cool.
What color can't be mixed? Or, that's
Blue?
cute.
No.
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 Some green.
Once again, I understand that I'm an art major, so what I think is a very easy puzzle might be really hard for some other people, so let me know if you need to phone a friend. I
Where
have.
are they getting posted? Where are the riddles happening?
At the bottom.
They are at the bottom.
Okay, got you. Cannot
Oh, you're absolutely fine. I'm thinking about it, and I'm also.
mix me. I am too cool.
I think this one is purple. No, blue and red make purple.
I'm gonna move the ones away if we've already used them.
Well,
Okay.
would it be blue? Blue's the only cool thing here that's not.
That's
Because
true.
you can mix blue and yellow to make good
Ah.
green.
Okay, maybe it's blue. Let's try blue.
I would think Indigo, with her being blue, would be like, I know I'm cool, guys.
I mean,
Blue is cool. It's considered a cool calming color.
yes. Yeah.
I guess I put
is.
the blue one at the door.
All right, and the blue one opens the last door.
We did it.
Yay, color puzzles! I had one for each color, and I was like, I need to be gentle.
No, I loved it, and it's I mean,
It was fun.
I understand the very, very, very basics. Let's see. So I'm gonna take all of the tokens and just kind of put them in my mermaid bag,
Sure.
so we can have those.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, absolutely. So are you guys going inside?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
One moment here. When you walk in, this looks very different than it looked outside. Let's put you guys on the board here. We got Scarlet, we got Indigo, and we got, here you are, Buttercup. So you guys go through that sort of force field portal area, and you find yourself in this spiraling tower. There is not a door behind you. And from the outside, none of these little circular pillars were visible, and there were no windows. So just to give you some clarification on what it is that you're looking at here, because it can be kind of complicated, you guys are at the bottom of a large set of stairs. So it's like a platform stair, platform stair, platform stair, platform stair. So you guys are at the bottom, and then this continues up, and I've got another map for that continuation. So the whole thing just goes like this.
So we would only be able to see the red here, and then maybe the start of the orange, but not the yellow or green.
Yeah, you can see red and you can see orange, but you can't really see the other ones. And from where you are, you do see these tall, beautiful stained glass windows. The ones right in front of you are red. They're in all different types and shapes of red. They're really like organic and geometric shapes. It doesn't look like it's supposed to represent anything in particular, but the light is just kind of slowly and softly kind of coming through and hitting different shades of red and kind of bouncing off the floors. You see in front of you there is a painting towards the inner wall here. The painting is in a red frame. It does seem to be of a bouquet of roses.
I would like to investigate that.
Sure.
Can I use my, let's see, I have my passive, but let me try to roll for something better. 11. Anything odd about it?
The closer you get to it, the more it smells very faintly of rosewater. But it doesn't seem to be moving. It doesn't seem to... It just seems like a painting. Maybe someone sprayed perfume on it.
I want to look at these thingies, because stony and red and colorful and not bleached and stuff, that's a start, maybe.
Yeah, so those, in that little vestibule sort of area, just off the stairs, you do see a stone pedestal in the center, and on this pedestal is a very slightly glowing red crystal. It seems to match the rest of the light that you see through the windows.
Let me see if I have anything that I can poke it with without hurting myself. I'm all about poking things.
Have I ever tried to hurt you?
I mean, last time, I recall in a different thing that was not streamed. It's like a giant stone.
No. That's not in this universe. That's not real.
It's not real. That pain was different. Let's see. What do I got? I gotta have, what is this? water skin, string, Titan. I have a crowbar. Let me toss that at it. See what it does.
You're just gonna throw a crowbar at it?
Yeah.
Okay. Throwing things like that underwater is kind of weird. It doesn't quite go the way that the physics doesn't work the same as it does on land, so you kind of throw it and eventually it kind of like loses momentum and kind of like against
That's
it.
what I want. Not to break it, just like to tap.
But the crystal does make kind of a boom, like almost a tuning fork kind of noise. Like it's kind of nice.
Wow.
But you don't see anything else in the area. You're just at the bottom of these stairs.
Do we want to go up?
Yeah.
Up is the only way we can go.
I guess so, since, hitting the thing didn't do a thing. So I'm going to collect my crowbar and, let's go up.
Can I try something real quick?
Sure.
Oh, sure.
I want to take the red token out of my bag, and I just want to start sliding it over the picture.
Over the painting?
Over the painting and see if it, maybe slots in somewhere.
It does not seem to have any reaction to the painting.
Okay.
The little red token that you have in front of you has a little flame symbol on it. Now that you're looking at it kind of closer. But it doesn't seem to... I mean, the painting's not of flames, it's of roses. Doesn't really seem to have any connection other than that they're red.
Okay, I'm gonna go up with them from now.
All right, feel free to move yourselves wherever you like.
Green's up, right? Or is it
So
orange?
it goes red and then orange and then yellow and then green. So you guys are going kind of up a staircase. So green is kind of like the cutoff, and then on the next map it'll continue from green to the blue and all that. It's just very difficult to show a spiral staircase on a flat map.
That looks
Understandable.
I would like to try myself at doing a investigation on these.
Sure. You may, and also Buttercup, as you walk up to the orange painting in the orange light, you see this one is of... It looks like a very shallow reef, maybe around sunset when the sun is all like orange and pink through the water. And there is a really pretty striped tiger shark sort of in the center of the frame here.
Huh. It's nice.
And then you turn around, and there it is.
Huh. Hello. Hello,
Isn't that
friend.
from?
It's a tiger shark. Okay.
Okay.
They're mostly friendly.
A thing
Mostly.
happened.
He's gonna try and bite you.
You scamp. Scamp.
I thought we were friends.
You had no reason to believe that a tiger shark that came out of a magical painting is a friend with you.
I didn't think a friend. I'm so...
But he only got a 14 on that first bite.
So does not bite me.
The second bite is not much... Well, the second bite's a 19.
That does bite me. Wait, hold on. Oh no, that's fine. Yes, it does bite me.
Okay. He's just, like you said, a little scamp. Probably I should have had my dice together for this, probably.
Oh, I don't know why I did that, but I will do uncanny dodge. So if it hurts me...
Oh, he rolled baby damage.
Oh no!
Baby damage. So he does 5 damage to you with his little orange mouth.
So only the 2, because I'm having it with some dodging.
Only the 2. And then he's gonna kind of like swim over here, like away from you guys, and kind of looks like defensive. As sharks are very expressive creatures.
Yes.
Yeah. So,
Well, that wasn't nice there, little guy. And also, like, wasn't that, like, kind of weird? Like, you looked at that other one and nothing came out of that one. Like, I don't remember us getting flowers. So, was it because I'm, like, a color? Because it's, like it? No, because you're reddish and you looked at roses and I get sharked? What?
I want to reach in my bag and pull out the orange token. And I want to see what element is on it.
Sure. I believe orange is acid.
Okay. I want to go ahead and cast a chromatic orb then. And I want to do an acid ball.
What?
Sure. Go for it. Are you doing this on Buttercup or...
Oh, no. I want to do this on I'm gonna kind of swim around over here and aim it at the crystal.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. Let me just, back up a little bit.
I should probably say, acid, please move.
Oh, that's very courteous of you, Violet. So, you are shooting acid at this crystal then?
Yep.
All right, so you see this jet of orange kind of bubbling acid come out of Scarlet's hands and shoot and coat over this orange crystal. And as it does, you see it kind of like sink into the crystal. And the shark is very, it doesn't seem to have an effect on him, except he's now very interested in it and starts to kind of swim towards it. And as he swims towards it, he also gets kind of what is the word? He basically pixelates out and turns into little orange sparkles and gets absorbs into the crystal.
After he physically bit you.
Ooh,
Magic tower.
Is it because the color? Because now I definitely don't want to go near that, and maybe you should stay away from red ones. It looks like what?
Color specific?
Maybe.
Element and colors. So that means if I go over to this one, and I'm gonna wiggle over here, I could cast fire on this one.
That one, when you cast fire on it, you said?
Yeah, I was kind of telling them, but I was gonna wait to see what they said.
I mean, if you want, but maybe stay back. Don't get absorbed or whatever that happened.
Yeah.
I'll swim over here in this area then.
Yeah, just be super safe.
Let me see. We'll go ahead and, because I don't have any fire spells, I'll use my chromatic again.
Do you not have Firebolt? That's a cantrip.
Oh, I did not get Firebolt because we talked about how it's kind of useless in water.
Oh, no, sorry. So Firebolt's not useless in water. It still does heat damage. You basically send scalding, boiling water out. It's just anything that if you try to use create flame or bonfire or something that's specifically to make a fire, that's not going to work. But anything that does fire damage is just going to do heat damage, like scalding water. Because I think when they made D&D, they forgot that water could boil.
That's a lot. That's a lot to remember. Maybe in the next book.
Yeah, I didn't prep for it, so I'm going to have to use...
That's all good. Yeah, underwater rules are different, so no big deal.
Alright. I will cast this as fire.
And what level is that?
This is level 2. Let me double check here. Yeah, that's level 1.
Make an intelligence check.
Uh-oh. Okay, hold on. Here we go. 18.
18. So just before you cast this spell, you're thinking about it and you realize you already used the token in your hand to get in the door. Red was one of the colors on the door.
I go like whatever the magic equivalent it was like.
There's like a little bit of heat bubbling up on your finger, and you just kind of go and put it out.
What happened to the fire?
We already used the token.
Yes, we did.
Oh, so like we have to find an orangey thing and she's like kind of leaning around like a yellow thing and maybe something else, and then like it won't suck in sharks. Maybe we should just keep going up and not touch anything too hard.
That is the D&D way.
I agree. I agree.
All right. When you get
spending that. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
no, go.
I was just saying, did I expend that spell when I started casting it?
No.
Okay.
Let's go. And then if we look at a painting thing, like as we're going over to it, maybe watch everybody else in case something else bad comes out.
Okay.
Alright, yellow.
Okay, so you guys get into the yellow area, and you see this... Oh, Buttercup. This painting is a field of buttercups.
Oh, it's like me!
Yeah.
One of my things, and my thing is that if there's a plant, I'm gonna forget it or ignore it, so I'm just like, flowers!
Yeah, this painting's really pretty. It's nice. The sky is blue, but there's just buttercups, a whole field of them, and the sunshine is so bright and it looks so warm. Make a charisma save for me.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, man.
Love it.
Oh, no.
Oh, love it.
Buttercup's just getting so, like, no.
I love it.
And,
Ooh, 11.
Scarlet, why don't you go ahead and, why don't you both make those as well?
Only 11.
Wait, we're making saving throws?
Yes, charisma saving throws.
Okay, would you consider Buttercup 10 feet away from me?
You can use the thingy. She is 15 feet away from you. But
Okay, so
Scarlet is definitely in range.
Scarlet will get a +2 to all saving throws.
Okay, that gives me a 6.
Woo!
Oh, okay. What we tried. Okay, let me.
We did.
Charisma. So I just hit the number on the box, right?
Mm-hmm. The one that says saving throw.
So
Did I do that?
yes.
Okay.
All right.
And I should get another plus. Oopsie.
Wow, we all rolled so bad.
Yeah, none of you guys saved. So, suddenly you guys are just so happy. Everything's just kind of funny, you know? Like, this yellow light is just so warm, and everything's just really nice. And you kind of look over, and Buttercup is in front of a painting of buttercups. Like, how often does that happen, right? And it's just really funny to you guys. Like, you guys, for the next minute, are just bubbly sunshine. You're just having a giggle fit. Everything's great. It's amazing.
Guys, maybe we take the color from in here, and we just like splash it out there. Like, I don't know. Maybe.
You are not restrained in any way. That's true. You are not restrained in any way. You can still do whatever you want to do. Your character still acts however you want to act. You just feel like emotionally you are very happy, and you just kind of have the giggles.
I'm gonna reach in my bag and turn over the yellow coin.
The yellow one has a little lightning bolt on it.
Ooh,
Okay,
I'm...
I need everyone to move. Move back.
Wait, what?
I couldn't shoot that.
Oh. like, oh. All right, I'm just gonna stand next to the Buttercup like Buttercup and Buttercup, and they'll be together. It's great.
No, you should move.
Indigo, you turn around and Buttercup's like pressed against the Thea painting like this. Like, I bet you can't see me. I'm hidden amongst the
I'm
buttercups.
super good at hiding.
I'm gonna try to hold still and giggle while I cast lightning bolts.
For sure. So, you guys have just the time of your life as Scarlet shoots this little jet of lightning, streaks through her fingers and hits that yellow crystal. And the yellow crystal kind of like glows and pulses for a minute, and you almost feel like that giddiness sort of like be pulled from you into the crystal. And then you just kind of like, oh yeah, we're adults.
Oh,
I mean, I still think it's really cool that there's a Buttercup painting, but like, I guess it's not.
Yeah, like it's not a Dementor thing. Like, it doesn't make you sad. It just pulls that extra giddiness.
Not that funny, I guess. That's still pretty really...
yay. I mean, we all needed a little laugh, but I think we have to realize the bigger picture here. We're not here for laughs.
True.
Apparently you are.
Also, do
Apparently
you think
not.
this painting comes off of the wall? Just for, like, I'm asking for a friend.
There is one thing, ladies.
Yes.
Green is envy.
Oh. Or maybe, like, it's, like, sick. Maybe we'll just throw up and we won't get envious.
I don't know if that's better.
I really hope not. I'd rather throw up.
I don't want to fight you guys. I mean, I've been sick, and that's okay. But, like, envy messes up stuff and makes people feel
Yeah.
bad, like, in a, like, emotional way. And feelings are weird. And throwing up is throwing up.
I'm gonna see
Spoken like a true frat girl.
You can survive throwing up.
I mean, with broken friendships during rush week.
Ugh.
So I'm gonna sneak over here and stay just outside of the green light.
Oh, good call. Sneaky swim.
And I'm gonna turn that coin over.
Green one, I believe, is poison.
That would have been sick.
That would be sick, yes.
Hey, I'm gonna kind of angle a little bit, and I'm gonna be like, how far away is it?
Let's find out. It looks like 40 feet from where you are. I think you could probably just barely see it from the wall. You can also see the edge of this painting. It looks like a little pond with some little frogs in it.
Oh, I do like frogs.
Oh, froggies.
Put the arm out and no.
Right. Things from paintings. Okay.
Probably poisonous frogs.
Poison is not good unless you use it.
Poison dart frogs don't even live in ponds, Scarlet. They live in the rainforest.
That's right. I've never seen a poison. If I had them, I would have used them for when I use poison. That would have been very useful. Maybe they'll pop out and I will have poison frogs.
Well, would you like to go in, or would you like me to shoot the thing?
I guess shoot the thing.
Shoot it.
Fever fits are fine, but getting sick is unpleasant.
True.
Okay, so we are gonna go for chromatic orb, because that's the one thing I have with poison. And there we go. I really like this spell.
It's a fun spell.
Nat 20.
Nice. So
Very good.
you kind of like angle around and kind of contort a little bit and like, oh, excuse me, hold on. I can just to see the edge of this crystal and shoot this little stream of poison towards this crystal. And once again, you see it glow and then sort of go back to how it was. You do not see any other change.
So who wants to go in?
I'll go. I'll look for frogs.
Okay, good luck.
We'll be here with healing spells.
Frog.
Yeah.
Nothing seems to happen. The painting does have some really cute frogs in it, though. Maybe you missed out on cute frogs. You'll never know.
Nope, I'm here. Nope, I'm here now. Let's look at the cute frogs.
One day, frogs. One day. You will be mine. Let's
I was
go.
like full Little Mermaid on the painting, just like, where's this? What's this?
All right, so you guys continue moving upwards.
Oh gosh,
And-
this is pretty. I love the colors, I'm sorry. These are like all of my favorite colors except for pink.
It's all the colors. Okay, so again, you guys start down here. The teal is like next from green, so that's like the bottom, and you guys are moving up. Up, up.
Okay.
All right.
So, what's
Scarlet,
this one, Scarlet?
Buttercup.
What do we wanna?
You see on this painting a beautiful, twisty, curly, sort of teal octopus.
Octopus.
Don't look at it.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn the coin over.
The bluish, turquoise-ish or teal.
Teal.
The blue is cold damage.
Oh.
But also you do know that you are standing in the light right now and nothing is happening.
That's also
Okay.
true.
Because also you remember that blue was one of the ones on the door.
That's right. We
That's
bored this
true.
one. That's so cool.
I thought we used
I wanna look
light blue. Okay,
No.
if you use the light blue, that's fine.
I wanna look at the octopus.
So we would colloquial call this like teal and blue, but for the sake of D&D, what this is actually is the teal one is the blue, and then the one that's blue is the indigo.
Oh, okay.
I made these maps myself. I am limited on certain things, so
Okay.
All good. All good.
Though.
It's beautiful. I love it.
yeah, in a perfect world.
It's nice though.
I'm just gonna go. I played patty cake with one once.
Really?
That sounds amazing.
Yes.
It was pretty great.
Alright. Alright, so obviously, she's like, I feel like Scarlet is also probably like doing the mermaid equivalent of Sashane and dancing through this light color just because she knows she can.
Aw. Got a case of the boogies. Well, I mean that's cool. Let's what's the next thing? Because I don't think we did anything with that color, and that means bad.
Yes.
We actually did.
That one is indigo.
Yes.
Oh no, we did something with Violet. Never mind.
This one
Right.
This one is violet. Why is it not clicking? Oh, because I'm not clicking the right thing. There we go. This one is violet.
Okay, that one's Violet. Gotcha.
So this
And
looks
this
like-
one's magenta, which doesn't have a D&D equivalent. So don't you worry about that.
So
Okay.
it looks like we're not sure if the trap is stepping the light or looking at the painting or probably something. So neither is the thing we should do.
Well, I think we found out that we have to be in the light to trip anything. So if somebody can see the painting,
Would I be able to see the painting? Because I'm standing here.
Yeah, so Indigo, you're fairly large. You are like a whale-based mermaid. You're still a medium creature, but you're like
I'm
the biggerest of medium creatures.
bigger.
Yeah, so you can see a little bit farther over there just because you are taking up more of that space. That one seems to be like a night scene on the beach. It's kind of rainy, so it's like a drizzly, rainy, wet evening in that painting.
Do you tell us about all that?
Of course I do.
Well, I mean, we're like perpetually in water, so rain's not scary.
Yeah.
Would we understand,
Alright,
would we understand that this is a mood? Like, because we are from underwater, would we understand that this is sadness?
If you take it that way.
Okay.
Do we have a token for it?
Yeah, what does my token say?
The token for Indigo. I gotta look that one up. I don't remember it off the top of my head.
It's me! No, I'm kidding.
I want to say that it's like... Oh gosh, I really gotta look it up. I think it's, like hold person. You have color spells. You should probably be able to see it too.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and use color spray for this one.
Restrained, that's what it is. Okay, that is for restrained magic. So you see a little person, like almost like a bathroom sign, kind of like very abstracted person, and they have like a little circle around them, and their arms are like straight down.
Okay.
So
I'm actually gonna use black tentacles for this then. Unless somebody wants to hug the crystal. But I think I need to do this.
would you like to make another intelligence check?
Me? Yes.
Anybody can.
I will check. I don't have a lot of intelligence here, but I will. Oh, 17.
Oh, that was me.
I know, for you. Good, good.
I think I did the right one. Oh, is that a save? I hit the wrong button.
Oh, that's a save. From what you remember so far, while yellow in magic corresponds to lightning, there didn't seem to be any lightning related thing with the painting or what happened to you when you went over in whatever area it was that tripped it off. You know that orange is acid, but the shark didn't do acid damage. It just, a shark came out of the painting,
Right.
so.
That's true.
I mean, if you want to save up your spelly things, then, I mean, we could try hugging it. I don't really,
If it does what I think it's gonna do, we're gonna want to hug something in a second.
I'm gonna go hug it. I'm hugging it.
All right, Indigo. There is no save. You are immediately aware that you are wet. It's like being able to feel your clothes.
what's going on over there? Are you sad? Do you guys
God.
what's wrong?
Everything's so heavy and sticky.
It's wet and goopy. What's going on?
You're in water. What do you mean?
Come over.
I don't want to. Wait.
You're not feeling this alone. Come here.
Come over.
I mean, like, if we're friends, don't you want me, like, not to suffer?
Okay, come over. It's not painful.
It's suffering, it's discomfort.
But I like being comfortable. Fine. Ow! Oh no! Is this what it?
My hair. It's heavy.
Is this what people feel like when they get in the ocean?
Oh god, poor like land people. That's awful.
Oh, man,
That's why they're so grumpy. I mean, I thought it was just because their feet hurt all the time, but like.
Ew.
Let's just hug this and get this over with.
Yeah, let's hug it. I'm hugging it.
You hug the crystal, and the crystal's wet too.
It's slimy. This is awful. Is it working? Is this forever?
Hugging it doesn't seem to do anything.
Okay,
Oh,
now
okay. Okay.
How do we, like, is there, like, a thing? Like, do you guys have magic that makes, wait, maybe, like, a not wet thing? Is there a dry thing you can do to this?
In the ocean?
I don't know. I don't do magic. I'm mostly about the hiding and the stabbing, and now apparently feeling like I'm wet in water.
I'm going to use black tentacles. Oh, and I'm going to just wrap them around the crystal and just hold tight.
I'm wondering why you chose black tentacles, because that one's bludgeoning.
Oh.
Do we have the
That's the
thing?
only restraining magic I have.
Okay, I see what you're saying. So black tentacles has one of the features is you can restrain.
Yes, a creature restrained by the tentacles, so this is still a restraining.
Okay.
It's bludgeon damage and be restrained by the tentacles until the spell ends.
Gotcha. Perfect. Yeah, so you summon these tentacles around it, and as they wrap around this crystal, once again, they sort of like pixelize and almost absorb into it, and it glows a little bit, and then it's done. And you guys kind of like, almost like when you put a shirt on for the first time, and you're like, the sleeves aren't right, and then you kind of like adjust, and you're like, okay, now I'm good. You kind of like take a second to adjust, and you're like, oh, okay, I'm normal, everything's fine.
Terrible. I don't like that.
Again.
I never want to know what wet feels like.
Yeah, that was terrible.
It was moist.
Turns out I'm the evilest DM with the evilest wizard tower ever.
I love it.
I want to make people feel moist. It's like the worst power you can have. Like,
Moist.
Alright, so
Did you guys ever
we should
watch
just go already.
Dr. Horrible sing-along blog?
yes.
And his sidekick was like, do you need anything moistened?
No, apparently never. We don't want that.
We don't want that.
Alright, I'm gonna like creep around this. Yeah, get to the
This one's
corner.
been done. We've already done this one, didn't we?
Yes, violet.
Yeah.
We're good. Ooh, painting.
Yeah, so this painting is a beautiful painting of like galaxies with stars all through and like purple nebula. It's really beautiful.
That's awesome.
Love it.
Definitely am gonna see if these are removable after. I hope it's not one of those things where we defeat something and everything crumbles up. Like, what a waste.
Or we're feeding the tower with my magic.
That's another
Aw.
thing. Okay, can I see from where I am what the painting looks like?
This one is a beautiful pink mermaid.
Okay.
And
what?
she looks at you and goes, visitors! I've been so bored.
Hi.
Hi!
Hi.
Can you guys, I mean, like, do you tell jokes? Like, anything. I've been so bored.
You know, for a second down there, I thought I was really funny, but I don't think I actually am.
Oh, you were in the yellow light? Yeah, it's pretty nice. I don't get to get down there because I'm a painting. But, like,
That's
I
not
hear
bad.
it's really fun.
Sad.
I like how we're all like peeking, trying to stay out of the light and have a conversation with her.
Do you know what like happens if we step in the light?
I guess it depends on the light. Are you talking about my light?
Yeah.
Yes.
Nothing, you just have to talk to me.
Really?
You seem cool.
Oh, thanks.
I feel like we should check the coin still. Do we have a coin for this?
Say,
There is not a coin for magenta. Magenta is not one of the D&D color magics.
Okay, so I'm gonna be the guinea pig and just step in it. Go to the painting. Just not like really close, but like enough.
Yeah, so
So bold.
nothing really seems to happen. She's just like, see, I told you. But, like, nobody comes up here, you know? And it's, like, so boring.
I feel
Like, there's nothing to do. I'm just staring at the same crystal all the time. Like, ugh. Like, entertain me.
But like, how did you get here? Who put you up here?
I mean, Alabaster did. I'm a painting. It just is what it is.
Alabaster.
Yeah, Alabaster Grimm, the Chromancer wizard.
Sounds like a bad guy.
Who do you think this tower belongs to? Like, of course Alabaster made it.
Well, he wasn't here before.
No.
Well, wizards, you know?
Hey.
Then you know.
Not, you know.
I was over here going like, dazzling light spray.
Yes, my friend is an awesome wizard, so maybe this one just sucks.
Can you do cool stuff? Or like, do you know any jokes?
Jokes.
Or like,
jokes.
or like riddles? Like, I don't know any riddles. Maybe I should learn some riddles.
You should, like a painting that knows riddles. That sounds like a
Yeah, like a sphinx. But except, but I'm like a pinks. I'll work on it.
That's good. That's good. Oh man, I have a friend. They would love to tweet about that. I'm gonna tell them.
I'm gonna, while they're keeping her busy, I'm gonna go ahead and do a color spray. I need everyone to close their eyes for 5 seconds.
But my tweet.
Oh, like me too? Okay.
All of you, please do not yet.
Okay.
Because this has a blinding effect. But this sets up a dazzling array of flashing colored lights. So I'm hoping somewhere in there in the spectrum would be magenta.
Gotcha. I see what you're going for. So, do they... Let's see. So, this is like a Disney phantasmic light show that you're doing right now. So, tell me like what this looks like. Like how you cast it, how this works for you.
So for me, how it would look, it looks like I just like opened my hand to have like a tiny pearl, and then it just starts flashing like a disco ball that does different colors. So it just kind of starts going that full like rainbow spectrum, and just kind of starts. It looks like a rave right now. So
it's just like this tiny little thing in your hand and gets like bigger and bigger and bigger until it's the full. What is the range? 15 feet? Until it's like 15 feet around you of disco?
Yes, it's just disco rave. And
All right.
Scarlet's even kind of like swishing back and forth because it's just a habit when she does this one.
Understandable. Entirely understandable. So the pink mermaid in front of you goes like, that is so cool. That's like the coolest thing I've seen in like decades. Man, I gotta learn that.
Open your eyes. Don't open your eyes.
So she's kind of like along with your spell, and you guys have like, I don't know, 6 seconds of a little dance party before it kind of like slowly dissipates. And she's like, oh, I love that. That was like so good. Hey,
Cool.
do you guys, because you guys are pretty cool, do you guys want to know a secret?
Yeah.
Always.
Watch this. And she snaps her fingers, and the portrait like swings open, and behind it you see a door into a spiral staircase that leads up.
Oh my god. We have to take her with us. That is so cool.
Just gonna steal her.
Can we take? I want to take her right now. Can we take her?
Do you want to come with us?
I want to take her.
Like, I don't really know how that works. Like, maybe you could try. Are you...
I won't.
Okay, so, like, level with me here, though, guys. Are you going up there to fight Alabaster?
Yes.
Could you, like, get me on the way back down? Because I am a painting.
That's true.
Okay, so you'll be safe here.
Yeah, you know, like, I don't want to be a buzzkill, but, like, I'm made out of canvas, you know? So, like...
Is there? I want to ask her. Is there anything you can tell us about him?
About Alabaster. Well, he likes colors.
Yeah, we can kind of tell that.
Yeah, that's like his thing. He's like a chromancer. It's like color things. So, like, usually he's white. So, like, if he's white, he's like normal. But, like, sometimes he'll change like other colors. Like, if he feels like he's in danger.
Got it.
So,
I was trying to.
do you remember all the colors that I used? All the spells I used?
Yes.
You can do all those too if he changes those colors.
Oh, bummer.
So let's have a little lesson in chromancy before we go up there. Yes?
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Great. So, obviously, we saw that acid.
Hurts.
Saw that color. Yes. Acid hurts, and acid is orange. No.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yellow is lightning.
Yes.
Happy lightning.
Red is fire.
Yes.
Blue is restraining.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
Blue is cold.
Blue, cold. Blue's, yeah.
Blue's cold.
Cold and wet.
Indigo is restraining.
Indigo is restraining. Even though it feels wet, it's restraining.
Yes.
Ew.
And magenta's a wild card.
Violet is blindness.
Violet is blindness. Okay. So my color spray would have worked on violet as well. Gotcha. Okay.
Okay.
So,
Indigo will forget everything you already said, and let's go. Because
Just don't let him get you, is what you're saying. That's what
because
sounds
usually
like.
it's like, I should have expected that. But let's go.
Yay! We'll see you in a little bit, painting.
Oh, sweet. Have fun, guys. Like, be careful. And then, like, totally whenever you come back, like, we can hang out. It'd be pretty cool. And maybe you can bring me to, like, wherever you guys are, and then I wouldn't have to be here, and that would be sick.
Oh man, the Chief would love you. It'll be great. This is gonna be great.
So good.
You did a pun there. You said we can hang out as the painting hangs.
Do no things, pun.
Yes.
Okay. I love this game so far.
So you climb the spiral staircase, and you find yourself in a top room, and this seems to be, it almost looks like a studio apartment situation. You see around you, there's like tons of bookshelves, and they're crammed with like waxed scrolls and notes, and there's all sorts of like apothecary things and like potions and weird brewing stuff. And you see like a little sitting lounge and like a bed, bookshelves everywhere. There's bookshelves everywhere.
This place is cute.
And
It's like
there's crystals here too.
like
There are crystals in front of each of the walls. Or, sorry, not walls. In front of each of the stained glass windows in this room.
I don't like this.
Hi.
And also, I think I might have set this one up here to the wrong color light, because it also looks pink. But that one is supposed to be violet.
gosh.
My bad, y'all.
Okay. Like, hello.
Anybody home?
So you do see a man looking like Murrow dude, in like a gray wizard sort of robe with like a big wizard sort of hat. But like, you're underwater, so it's not like it's not quite a regular wizard hat. It's almost like got like a jellyfish sort of billow to it. But like just a big obnoxious old man wizard hat. And he turns to you and he goes, "Well, what are you doing in this is my spire. Can I help you?"
It's very well decorated.
Oh, why, thank you, yes.
Beautiful.
We do love the stained glass and the crystals. They're very pretty.
Oh, thank you. You know, it takes quite a lot of energy to get it like this.
Oh, I do understand.
How do you do this? May I ask?
Well, it's quite simple. I found a very colorful area, and I just took all the color out of it, and then it goes straight into my spire, and then my spire's beautiful.
Ooh, pass me. Totally vibes with that, but like, I'm like on this team now, so it's not cool.
Yeah.
Well, the issue is, you killed our reef by doing that.
Stealing.
And a lot of the fish and the animals that use it as a home and a place to eat, they're going to die if the color doesn't go back. Could you possibly just...
Nonsense, absolute nonsense. There's other reefs in the sea. They will be fine. I need this one for my tower, and as you can see, it's quite worth it. If you look around, it's beautiful, isn't it? Yes. So, I need these for my experiments and for my study. It's quite important. So, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to go because I'm sure those animals will find other reefs. They're all over the place.
But reefs are
Unfortunately,
too.
yeah.
The coral is dying. You're actually killing animals. You're killing marine animals.
A small price to pay. Do you know what kind of magics I'm working on? I am cutting edge of the field, and I'm on the edge of major chromatic breakthroughs. It's very important.
Could you not do it like this? Like maybe like suck the color out of like an ugly dress, like.
Well, my dear, it does take quite a lot of color, you understand. And I must have enough left to do my studies and my experiments.
So, but we're not gonna be able to compromise on that.
No, so we're not gonna leave.
No, don't be silly, of course not. My research is so important for the arcane fields. It must be done.
No, this isn't how this is gonna work, sir.
Look, Miss.
You're gonna have to stop.
Yeah, like one day it's stealing color from a whole reef, the next it's like sewing limbs on supermodels, and it's just not gonna work. So
No, but who would do such a thing?
you'd be surprised.
You killed an entire reef, sir. I don't think you're a step too far behind.
Well, it's the plants. They're plants, and the animals can go elsewhere. And this is none of my concern. What the animals do.
But it is ours.
Yeah, this is our job. This is our concern, and we're going to have to stop you.
Yeah, you can either like come nicely and quietly, and we can all go downstairs and collect all the paintings and get out of here, or we're gonna have to like mess up your pretty apartment, and that sucks, but we'll do it. And she's gonna like walk over to your sitting chair, just kind of and stab it, and be like,
Ooh.
In the Hufflepuff area?
yes.
You know what I want to do? Can I take this table and just, it's going to be bad doing it underwater, but I would just want to, like, overturn it and dump everything.
Slow-mo over.
You're gonna dump his table over? Okay, so you go over there and you knock this table and it kind of like floats up and falls over, and all the stuff that's like settled in the bowls and everything just kind of goes everywhere.
Good.
And he goes, my research! Well, you're setting me so far. Whew. And he's going to cast a spell on you, is what he's gonna do. He's gonna cast Hold Person. Counterspell, you said?
Yes.
Okay, so he goes, you, and you can see some of that indigo energy kind of start, like pulsing around his fingers, and Scarlet just, no. And it kind of fizzles, and he, ladies, I have to ask you to leave my tower. And he's going to snap his fingers, and when he does, he gets a yellow aura around himself. So instead of him looking gray, like, he kind of looks yellow all the way around you. And he goes, "This is your last warning. You must get out of my tower."
I'm gonna dispel magic.
Yeah, that's really cute, but we're not leaving.
Can I cast dispel magic on him?
You can try.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and cast that at 3rd level.
It does not seem to have any effect on him. You get the feeling this might not be a spell and more an innate part of his being.
Gotcha. Okay. Indigo, move. Now.
Now, that's not out. Get out of my lounge and go! And he is, I would like you guys to roll initiative.
This cranky man.
Oh, I didn't click my character. I forgot to click my person.
Okay.
Apologies.
Evil plus 9? Oh my gosh.
Scarlet is 7.
I gotta
Buttercup
move
is
now.
20.
This is not just magic-y stuff, it's fighting stuff. I like to fight.
With a plus 9 initiative. Yeah, so, I'm sure that you will all be surprised to hear that Buttercup goes first.
Oh my gosh, I had no idea.
Let me see.
I couldn't tell by that number. Nah.
Let's see where you are. Not there. I'm trying to do sneaky things because that is how I do. I'm gonna take the chance of going up to him. Let's see how far away he is. I didn't mean to draw on that. Undo the drawing. No drawing. How does one erase that?
I do it.
You're amazing. There we go.
I'm an artist. What can I say?
I'm actually going to probably make my way around. I'm gonna, for now, go around opposite. Like, start making my way around to get to him.
Yeah, sure. And this area in the center, like, the stairs come up from the floor, but the bookcases, like, create a wall around the stairs, basically. Like, those are full height bookcases.
So, yeah, I'm gonna go around the bookcase and hide. And I'm gonna be ready to hurt him when I get closer. I don't think I can do anything from far away because throwing things is not a good under the water.
Yeah, that seems fair. Is that your whole turn?
Yeah.
Next is Alabaster Grimm's turn.
Jerk.
He is a scholar, madam. And he is going to huff and puff and, well, I never. And he is going to, oh, what is he going to do? Isn't that the question?
Oh.
I think that he is going to cast Acid Arrow, is what he's gonna do. Let's see. Range, yeah, so that is gonna be towards Indigo, who is definitely in range. And that is a ranged spell attack from this boy. So let's see what his is. That's quite a bit. 25 to hit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Sir.
This isn't a spell, is it? Is this considerably a spell?
This one is a spell, yes.
Yes.
Okay, so I have resistance to that too, so.
Oh, that's right.
You have to be 10 feet near me for it to work for you guys.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
roll this on D20 because for some reason I can't find my dice.
Oh no.
I mean, I can find some of them, but not all my d4s, so. Alright, so you take 12 acid damage.
Is that going to be halved? Because,
Yes, it is.
okay.
Because you are resistant to spells.
Yes.
Which he kind of sees that it halves for you as he, like, turns to you and is, go away! And he kind of, like, shoots this acid out at you, and it hurts you and it sizzles, and you can hear the tss, like, on you as it kind of sticks to your armor, but it doesn't do as much damage as he's used to, and he's kind of like, oh dear. And, you know, like you do. So he's going to, he's got a little scimitar, and he's going to pull out his scimitar and just kind of like, you stay back.
He realized this magical freak shirt.
And that is the end of his turn. So next up is Indigo. It is your turn. What would you like to do?
So I do have a question. Since I am a paladin, I get an extra attack. I've never used an extra attack. Can I use that for spells as well?
No. So if you have multiple attacks, it's multiple attacks. So if you use a spell, you still only get the one spell level, but if you were to use, like, your sword, you would get 2 hits with your sword. It's basically like swinging right, swinging left.
Got it now. I understand. Okay, so I would like to know how
Just let me do a little adjusting here. There we go.
Probably not want to. So I'm gonna move up to Boyo, right here, right in his face, and I'm gonna take and pull out my warhammer.
Oh.
And I'm taking two-handed, so hopefully this rolls correctly. Oh, I need to hit the. Does this work? 1d10. Will it let me do the 1d10?
If you use two-handed, you can get the extra
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah. I just. Let's try. 20. Okay, so I don't think a 13 probably hits though.
It does not.
Okay, well then I'm gonna swing again. That is a crit.
Yay!
So
It was
just
two-handed.
a reminder of how I do critical damage, because it's different than the normal rules, is I do max damage on the dice, and then you roll the dice again. And that's because if you just do double dice and you roll like ones, then woohoo, your crit is 2 damage. Yay.
Yeah. So. Okay. Do I need a roll for that, or are we gonna take one of the damages?
You would. I mean, do you want it to just do 7 damage?
Well, you said it's gonna do the max damage and then roll again, right?
Yeah, so if your damage is, for example, 2d8 plus 4, then it would automatically be 16 plus 4 is 20, and then you roll on top of that.
So it's 1d10 plus 3, so that's 13, and then I'd roll another 1d10?
And then roll another d10, yep.
Okay, let me grab the dice thingy. There we go. Roll a 1d10. And that's 6.
Alright, so 19 then?
Yes.
So your first one kind of goes through this like shimmering yellow aura he has, and you totally miss him. But your second one, you line up and you get him right across his shoulder blade. And you're expecting for a wizard, this should really take him down. Like, this will solve the problem right here. But you see that, like, yellow aura around him kind of like...
What exactly does the reaction look like?
The aura kind of like... It almost looks like when you dip your finger in water and there's like ripples.
Okay.
So he seems to be resistant to what you're doing.
I think that's...
So he still does take some damage. It does hurt him some, but not as much as you were hoping.
Right.
Buttercup, would you like to make a perception check?
Yes. Perception. Why do I roll twice? Just 17.
Okay, so you can't see what's happening on the other side of the bookcases. Like, you're not over there. You can hear there's some sort of ruckus going on. But being on the side you are, you can see that yellow crystal is, like, did a thing. It, like...
We should destroy the crystals. You guys can't hear me, but out of character, we should destroy the crystals.
He's got the power.
Hey guys, crystals are like lighting up over here. Is that like important?
Yeah.
I think we should just try to destroy the crystals.
Okay.
I think that might work, because maybe he's drawing the power from the crystals.
Alright, Indigo, is that the end of your turn?
Yes, because I can't move anymore, so I'm stuck in his face.
Okay, you also take, an extra 6 damage from that acid arrow, but because you are you, it's half to 3, so you just take another 3 damage.
Got it.
And then next, it is Scarlet's turn. Scarlet, what would you like to do?
I would like to go like, can you please keep the wizard busy?
Yes.
Shout that. And I am going to go, I'm gonna round over to, let's see if I remember. Like, I was silly and didn't write any of these down. Wait, I've got the coins! Okay, what is this one?
What is...
That's blue?
Point to me which crystal you're looking at.
I am looking at the one I'm facing, the one Scarlet is facing, right here.
Well, I mean, point like this. Are you talking about the Indigo one?
Yes.
Yes. Indigo is restraining.
Okay, let me see if I've got any restraining magic left. Okay, we did stop him from using that one, so I'm not going to focus on that one first. What is the purple one? Or the violet?
The violet is blindness.
Okay, let's take care of that one. I'm going to go ahead and use color spray on that one.
Sure.
To use blindness.
Alright, so that crystal, you see, like, I don't have a different token for it. It's part of the map, but you see that crystal, like, turn completely, like, milky opalescent white.
Nice.
Cool.
Just wizard dude noticed that.
What are you doing?
Trying you against yourself, sir.
That is... how... This is my tower, madam. You're being quite rude.
Your tower is in our area.
Is that the end of your turn? Is that the end of your turn, Scarlet?
I think it is. I don't think I can do another spell at this point.
You would be able to do a cantrip bonus action, but that's very specific.
I'm too far away, or I'd be able to use the green blade. I didn't realize I had a flame blade. I'm silly. Yeah, I'm gonna use my, let's see, I'm just gonna use my movement to start moving towards the green one. Let's see, I really actually did not move at all.
No, you only moved a couple spaces, so.
Okay, so how far can I get? Is here okay?
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Okay, then I'll get there and I'll get out of the range of fire, but I'll also get ready to go after that one.
Entirely fair. All right, top of the round. It is back to Buttercup.
I am gonna use my bonus action to dash. I think I should, if I'm rounding this, I should be able to get over there to get right up on Mr. Man.
Yeah, I think you can. Yeah.
And because my friend Indigo is there, I can sneak attack him.
Ooh.
Yes.
And we have flanking, don't we?
Well, that's it just means that she gets advantage for.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. But she already had advantage because she was hidden.
Mm-hmm.
You can't have double advantage.
Darn.
So that sneak attack roll my thing? Is that 20?
That is sneak attack damage.
Oh, wow. Oh, let me roll a thing to it. Let me see if I hit him, though. That'd be so sad. Dagger. Let's use that. 18?
18 hits.
Nice. So 20 damage.
So 20 damage, I assume, plus the actual piercing damage then?
Yes.
So 26. So you, lightning fast, swim right up behind him and stab him with this dagger. And again, you see the yellow, like, force field haze around him kind of, like, ripple a little bit from it. And he goes, "Well, I never!" As you kind of, like, stab him in the back. And he's like, "That's quite rude!"
Sorry?
And it doesn't, you're really a pro at stabbing people in the back, and you know what it should look like, and this is just not doing all that it's supposed to do here. And from across the room over there, you see the yellow crystal.
I think we really need to, like, get the yellow one, Scarlet, because, like, I know what stabbing people looks like, and this guy is, like, not getting stabbed properly.
We need to up the stabby.
And he goes, well, I never stabbed a guy, and it didn't work, so I'm offended, too. Rude.
Oh boy, it's his turn.
It is his turn. It's quite his turn. And he is a little bit surrounded by you guys, which is not like his favorite thing.
Aw.
That sucks, man.
Hard.
Yeah, poor guy. Poor guy. So, he's gonna go ahead and cast... He's gonna go ahead and cast Wall of Ice around himself.
Oh, cold-blooded.
Yeah, so he's gonna basically, like, cast it in a circle around himself. And if it cuts through a creature's space when it appears, the creature is pushed to one side of the wall and must make a dex saving throw. So, he's in, like, this, and he summons this, like, wall of ice around him. He almost, like, is freezing the water crystals as he goes with his hands. And he kind of pushes, and you guys are both pushed out away from him, and I need you to make dex saves.
You get +2 since you're 10 feet.
Nice.
And I'm gonna
Oh, yeah, so that's
draw a
7.
little.
Yikes.
Is it this? No. Is it this? No. Is it this? No.
Yeah.
One of these buttons, you draw a circle instead of a square, but whatever.
Yeah, I goofed.
So you guys are pushed out. Okay, so Indigo got a 5, Buttercup.
Well, 7, but yeah, 5.
All right. So Buttercup, are you not making a dex save then?
No, I do, but if I have to make a dex save, if he was gonna do any damage on it, then I'd take none, even if it was a half damage situation, because I made it.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so Buttercup does manage to just completely dodge out of the way. Indigo, it does not, and is just kind of pushed by this wall of ice, and yeah, you're gonna Do I even have... I don't. Okay, hold on. Oh, but I rolled really low, though, so... Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
That's only 66. So, you take 28 points of cold damage.
Okay, so I'm resistant to cold.
Because you're
Damn it.
probably a Triton base.
Yes. And I have resistance to magic as well, so...
So you quarter it then.
Yes. How much would that be?
Alright, so 14 is half, so you take 7 damage.
I can handle 7.
So it's almost as if you saved when you did not.
Haha.
And he kind of, from inside the ice you hear, now you might as well just go away because you can't get me in here and just be gone, women. Awful
Hit the
things.
cold one. Hit the
Would you like
coldy
to
one.
bet? We can get you.
Make up your minds.
I
Like
mean,
me no cold.
I guess go in, she's gonna go in like the circle you're going, like clockwise. So yeah, cold.
Alright.
Because this one's cold, right?
I think so, yeah. The teal.
Yeah.
The teal is cold. Alright, I'm near that one, so I can probably actually get 2 in one turn.
That would be so cool.
Okay, it's my turn. Let's see. I am gonna go ahead and make the movement forward to get to the green one, and I'm gonna use my green flame blade.
What kind of damage does Green Flame Blade do?
Let's see. It says make a melee attack with a weapon against one creature within the spell's range. It's instantaneous. Deals an extra. It's a fire spell, though. I was going by the color. My bad. Okay. Maybe not. I've got Cone of Cold. Do I, or did I not bring it with me? I did bring Cone of Cold with me. It's a 5 slot. So here we go, guys.
Yay!
I'm gonna aim that at the cold crystal.
Mm-hmm. This one?
Cold damage. That thing's bad.
This one over here.
Yeah.
Alright, for sure. So you aim at that, and as the ice crystals kind of seep into it, again you see this one turn a milky opalescent white. And from inside his little ice prison he goes, "What are you doing out there? I don't like it.
I told
Stop touching my things."
You could come out instead of being a chicken and hiding.
Why would I do that? Don't be silly.
Okay,
So,
then. We'll just destroy your stuff.
oh, actually, terribly sorry. This was Indigo. I think we skipped you.
Oh, yeah. Oops. I just...
So that's all good. We can still call that Scarlet's turn. Indigo, you'll just go now. It's not a big deal.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm sorry.
You're fine. Don't worry about it. So did we decide that this crystal wasn't gonna do anything, or should I maybe destroy either this one or this one?
Do you wanna?
Can I just do it with? Do we have to use magic, or can I just go up and whack it?
It's fire.
Yeah, if you fire any boily water thing you could do.
You can try anything your character would try. Because you guys haven't tried anything else besides what Scarlet's been doing.
That's true.
So, okay, so I would. I have Siren Smite, which does fire damage.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna should be able to get to it. No, not
It's efficient running down spell slots.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so that's 20. Actually, it is. Where's the range? Come on. Oh, range self. Next time you hit a creature. Okay, so.
You cast it on yourself, and then when you hit with your melee weapon, it affects it.
Okay, so.
Which
I'm going
you
to...
can attack this ice wall as well and break the ice wall. That is it's ice. You can break it.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna hit. Okay, so I'm gonna do this, and it'll boop it up there. I'm gonna do it myself, and then I'm gonna go. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna hit the wall.
Sure.
I'm bringing him out. Okay, so I am going to take my Warhammer, and I'm going to both-hand it, click it, doing two-handed.
All right. Yeah, you know, 20 hits. So you... Why is your two-handed damage less than your one-handed damage? That doesn't make any sense.
I don't know.
Go ahead and just roll your two-handed damage, because I don't think...
Okay, so it is...
Oh, it's because when it rolled the d10, it rolled a 1. That's dumb.
That's silly.
That's really silly. Okay, so it is a 1d10 plus 3. Come on, stop being so slow.
Mm-hmm. And then is that adding the plus 3 fire damage in as well? Or not yet?
Yes.
Okay.
It will. Oh, too many numbers. Too many numbers. Okay. This is my damage, which is 10. So it'll be 13 damage to the ice.
Nice. And you see the fire damage like really sizzles through this ice for sure. So you are not entirely all the way through this section of ice, but you're making a good dent, and you can see it start to like shatter, and some of it starts to melt where there was like fire from your... What kind of weapon do you have? Do you have a sword?
It was a warhammer.
Warhammer, nice. So you're like pounding on this thing. And you can see every time you pound on it a little bit like fractures and fractures. And he's like, "What are you doing out there? You stop that."
I'm gonna just say...
I don't like those noises I'm hearing.
I'm coming. So, since I casted the spell and I did an attack, I can still make another attack, right?
Yeah, you get 2 attacks.
Okay. Just not only... Shoot, how long does that fire thing last? Let me look. Oh, where are you? Is this one? It lasts concentration up to a minute, so should be able to do it again.
Go for it.
I'm going to, yeah, because it'll stay, so it'll probably just stay at plus 3, right? Or do I need to roll it again?
I think it just stays the same damage.
Okay, so let me just roll it. 1d10. So I'll just add plus 6 to the roll since I have a plus 3 to the damage. Actually, hold on. Let me actually do this correctly. I don't think I have anything plus for hit, so I'm just gonna roll a d20 to see if I hit. And I don't think I hit. No.
Do you not have any modifiers on your Warhammer?
Oh, I do, don't I?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it would be a regular attack.
Oh, so it's 7, so
6 plus 7?
13.
13 hits. You're attacking the ice wall, correct?
Oh yeah, I am attacking the ice wall. Okay. So 1d10 plus 6. Roll. That's 9 to hit the
Alright.
wall.
And then, okay, cool. So, I'm a little confused. You rolled a 6 earlier. Oh, this is your damage. Okay. For some reason, I thought you rolled to hit it again, and I was like, No, I'm dumb. Ignore me.
Yeah. I added the damage itself, the plus 3, and then I added the fire as well, so it was all one number.
Gotcha. That makes sense. Okay, so you're almost entirely through this, but not completely, and you can see it just cracking and fracturing and sizzling and melting away. And you can see, like, it's starting to get thin enough at this point that it's like almost translucent in the area where you're like bashing at it, and you can see him on the inside kind of like, you're not supposed to do that.
I want to wave and smile at him like creepily. Hello, I told you I was coming.
You're sending very mixed messages, young woman.
Yeah, I send myself mixed messages all the time. It's totally okay.
All right, and then Scarlet we accidentally did earlier. Buttercup, it is your turn.
I'm gonna go over to the crystal thing and see if there's a way to break it without the magics. So I guess I'm gonna roll an attack against this crystal.
Sure, go for it.
Does 16 hit this crystal?
It does.
It's not sneak attack, it's surprise. So just never surprise, it's the crystal. Just ignore the sneak attack damage, so it's 5 piercing damage.
I think you snuck up on the crystal. I don't think it saw you coming.
Oh, yeah. Snuck up on it.
I don't think an inanimate object saw you coming.
I'm just wailing on this thing.
So, you take a second, you stare at this thing, and instead of like stabbing it the way you would a person, you kind of wedge your dagger into part of it and kind of like torque and bust this crystal apart. And you see large chunks of it bust off and then turn that same milky white. And you hear Alabaster going, "No, no, what are you doing? Would you kindly stop that?"
You should come out and
As
stop
the
us.
red crystal is now also busted and milky white in pieces.
Sweet. Well,
So
then I
physical
will
damage does work too. Cool.
use my
Yay.
bonus action to kind of hide behind this cherry thing. Because I'm sure if he does come out, he might be a little pissy. But
Maybe.
he might. He sounds a little just more perturbed, but you never know.
Question is if he comes out, because he seems like a big chicken.
But you're unthawing the chicken. So
Yes, I'm deep thawing it to prep it for
for dinner.
yes.
Ah.
All right. Interesting. So, next is Alabaster's turn. And he can see, visually, he can see Indigo with her giant warhammer through this thing, and he's just kind of sitting there going, "Well, oh dear." And he is going to drop the ice wall and cast Lightning Bolt. Which I need Indigo and Buttercup, make a stealth check.
Okay.
Because Lightning Bolt is a line in 100 feet.
And you're in line.
You are in a line, but if you roll well on stealth from where you're hiding, I'll say that he doesn't know exactly where you are, and then like the line might go like that way instead of this way.
31.
31. I think that you're pretty dang hidden behind this chair.
You're invisible.
I am. I'm making a point.
I mean, you have a plus 12. Okay, so that's enough that I think that he drops the spell and panicked, casts Lightning Bolt, and doesn't quite know exactly where you are. So, just Indigo then. I would like you to make a dex save for me.
With a +2, so that's 13. No, 12. I didn't succeed.
All right. Well, that is 34 lightning damage.
Which
As he just kind of drops the ice and goes, "Go away!" and shoots this huge, like, towering, it's almost a wall itself, just straight line all the way through to the other end of the tower of just crackling bright lightning that you are caught clean in the middle of.
Okay, so that's 17. Okay. Since it's half, since it's magic.
Mm-hmm. It do be that.
Oh, yeah. It do be that way. Excuse me, sir, that was really rude and that hurt a little bit. Are you done being a chicken?
This is my house!
This is our ocean.
Well, I live in this ocean too, young lady. I don't understand why you... And that's as far as he gets at the end of his turn, and now it is Indigo's turn.
Is it? Oh, okay. Going to... What am I gonna do? Because... Look at my spells real quick. Shit was better. I'd like to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Sure. What are you at right now?
Well, I'm only at... Where am I? I'm at 34 out of 67. But if he still keeps doing those, high rolls, I don't really want to be caught with my pants down.
That's a good point.
Okay, so I'm casting that at 3rd level. Did I do it? Oh, why did that do twice? Okay, well, I'll just take the first number, because I don't know why it rolled twice. Because it rolled... What did it roll? Look. 3d8. Okay, I'll take 17.
There you go. 17 healing works for me.
Okay, and then can I still do my attacks, my normal attacks? As well?
That spell, I believe Cure Wounds is an action.
Yeah, but do I get it because I have extra attack, or is that only what I can do is...
So when you attack, you get an extra attack. If you can attack as a bonus action, you can do that one.
Okay, so I don't know what it means when it says 2-weapon fighting is considered a bonus action, apparently.
Well, you're just holding the one giant battle axe.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, if you had like 2 daggers, like one in each hand, that would be 2-weapon fighting.
Okay. Got it. Okay.
But you have a big, hefty battle axe.
Okay, I'm actually gonna like move this way. Oh wait, never mind. I don't want to give him an opportunity of attack. I'll stay here.
My turn?
Yes.
Okay. So I am going to go ahead and do Jin's Magic Missile.
Okay.
Ooh. It's not a lot of damage, but let's try this. So if I cast it at level 2 or higher, I actually get 4 missiles. So I'm going to go for green, yellow, orange, and the one behind him.
Sure. Here, let me go ahead and... So, we already nixed that one. I believe we nixed that one, and we nixed this one.
So I'm going to go for green, yellow, orange, so that's the... Yeah, and then the purple one behind Alabaster.
Okay, yeah, the magenta. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
So I'm just going to go, and it's going to look like that from last game. It looks like that bright light, almost like in a unicorn horn shape, just like whistling. And I just I let them loose. They wait there for a second, and then they go in all 4 directions that I need them to.
Nice. And those ones automatically hit, correct?
These ones automatically hit. Looks like they only do 5 damage, force damage at this point.
Okay, 5 force damage apiece. So, it does not seem to break all the way, but they do look damaged.
Okay.
And he kind of like, who did that? What?
And I just kind of turned, almost like Rapunzel, stick my head out from behind a bookcase. Hi! I didn't pull back.
Well. All right, I believe if that is your turn, next is Buttercup.
I got you, buddy. I see what you're doing. I'm gonna try to break this one, or mostly more break it. Yes.
More break it.
More break.
More break.
Yay!
Only a 12.
12 just hits.
Okay. Well, then that was 21 damage that sneak attacked.
So
Prisma.
once again, she looks at Scarlet, sees what's going on, takes the cue, comes over, and then just jabs the dagger right in and pops this thing into pieces. And it looks like this orange is also gone. I don't know why it's green now, but it is.
No more acid for you, buddy boy.
No more acid for you. And he kind of goes, ah!
I like my bonus action try and hide in the rubble. If it doesn't work and it gets me, or if I fail my stealth check, we'll know because this is not a great hiding place right now.
Yeah, you really don't have anywhere to hide exactly where you are.
No, I'm just gonna. You don't see me. It's kind of orange like me. Oh no, wait, it turned to, nothing.
Oh
Hey, guess what? He's gonna kind of look around and go, oh, you rambunctious women are ruining my house. And I just can't have that. So he is going to cast Prismatic Spray.
Oh no.
Which is a cone, a 60-foot cone, so it does hit Indigo and it will hit Buttercup because it cones. It does not hit Scarlet though. You have so far stayed sort of out of his way, and he also doesn't want to move away from Indigo because she'll hit him. Okay, so I need you guys to roll saving throws.
Got it.
But I knocked out the blinding crystal.
Oh my gosh! Sorry.
Can you still use blinding since I knocked out the blinding crystal?
You are going to find out. This is Prismatic Spray. It is not specifically a blindness spell, if that's what you're asking about.
Okay, that's what I meant.
Is so good.
All right. Buttercup, was the 28 the dex save you just rolled?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so
you get a nat 20 and I get a nat 1.
that's really sad, y'all. All right, Indigo, let's see what you got.
Pain.
Indigo takes some acid damage.
Yikes.
Indigo, you're going to take 26 acid damage, which because you are yourself, you half that down to 13. And Buttercup, so you take no damage from your half damage. I'm going to roll to see what you will have gotten anyway. You would have taken fire damage. So as this spray of just colors and light just cascades and kaleidoscopes out of his hands, you guys are almost like blinded by all of these colors for a second. Indigo, you see almost a shard or like a ray almost of orange light hit you, and you can feel the acid of just this color itself stinging into your skin. Buttercup, you see this coming, and you see that a red ray is headed right for you, and you go, nope, 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 and manage to dodge right out of the way as you see this whole cone of kaleidoscope just kind of all around you.
Not nice.
And he's gonna go, dangnabbit! Would you sit still?
No.
And he, oh, excuse me, I need to erase his ice wall because it doesn't exist anymore. No! It's okay, hold on.
He's amazing.
Yeah, he's not dead, he's just sleeping.
It's better.
Now I'm tiny.
Yeah. He was real small, so I was like, I'm just gonna make him a little bit bigger so you can actually see him. Okay, but he is going to move over here. He's gonna run away. So, Indigo, you do get 1 hit attack of opportunity.
I'm gonna use my warhammer. And do I need to make a con save to see if I still have my what's it called?
Yes, you do. Your concentration check.
Concentration. Where is it? Oh, okay. Concentration. What is concentration check?
You need to roll at least half of the damage that you took, or 10. So you only took 13 damage, so you need to roll a 10 to pass.
Oh, so I'm rolling con. I don't know why I was looking for something called concentration.
Easy mistake.
So I'm just rolling a check.
Yes.
Check.
9. No. So you get hit by this acid damage, and it kind of like takes you out for a second, and your spell fades.
Okay.
But you can still just hit him.
I'm gonna hit him. He's gonna get hit. He's gonna take 9 bludgeoning damage.
Can you roll to attack?
Nope, I did not, because I... silly. Just gonna click that. And did it do it? No. Nope, definitely didn't hit. I'm done with these ones.
You are.
Does not hit. So you try and swipe him at him as he runs away, but he kind of ducks like the chicken he is and goes, "Ah!" and just runs past you. All right. So Scarlet, it is your turn.
Okay. I am gonna try my luck with using Jim's magic missile one more time at level 3.
Sure.
Oi! Okay, 5 more force. I'm gonna take out, it's 4 again, so I'm gonna try to go for yellow, green, blue, and magenta.
Oh, nice. And you can actually see all of them from where you are.
Yes,
Excellent.
It's gonna be 2 hands.
So the damage that these ones have taken is enough. Why is that like that? Thank y'all. We're gonna go back to red while I'm over there. That they totally shatter from your spell. The indigo one you had not damaged before, I don't believe.
No.
So that's damaged now, but not completely shattered out of the way. And you see, oh, sorry, his yellow thing wasn't on him. As you shatter this yellow crystal, the yellow aura around him sort of fades, and he goes, "Ah! Ah!" And he's like looking around frantically at all of these milky white and shattered crystals, and sees the indigo one is like, "Oh, thank goodness!" And he is now surrounded in an indigo aura.
Oh, that's not gonna last.
All right.
Of course not.
So now it's Buttercup's turn. What would you like to do, Buttercup?
Let's see.
Can you throw things?
I don't want to throw because we're underwater, because I feel like I would try, then it would floop, and not be as good to kill him.
This is a good point.
But I will start making my way downtown to attack him. So I'm gonna get up close to you, actually. I'm gonna use my action to dash and get about there. And be like, hey, so that last thing, is that what's up?
Yes, that would be the last one.
I will keep that in mind, girl.
Were you dashing as well?
Yeah, I just dashed. I use it for my action. Usually I use it for a bonus action, but I can't do anything. I
Yeah,
can't
sure.
stab right now,
So you walk up and do that. Meet up with your homegirl Scarlet in the beautiful rainbow light. Next up is Alabaster, and he goes, Excellent. And he turns to Indigo and he goes, if you could also just stand over there next to them as well, that would be perfect. Thank you. So he turns back to you and he's going to cast a fireball on you two.
Oh, what a butthead.
You're so close.
Okay, let me see. What are my reactions? No. Hold on, I need to see if I have a spell slot available for this.
No problem.
No! Ah! No!
So he starts conjuring, and you don't see fire. You actually see, like, the water starts, like, rippling and boiling. Like, it doesn't even change. This one doesn't even really, like, change the color, almost. It just kind of, like, looks searing hot as he sends this huge ball of burning, boiling water directly at you two. And I would like both of you to make dex saving throws.
Can I ask a question real quick?
Sure.
Can I use Instinctive Charm to throw it back at him?
Tell me what the spell does.
When a creature you see within 30 feet of you attacks you, you can use your reaction to divert it if another creature is within the attack's range. Can I sling it back at him? Or would it go to...
He's within 30 feet.
Could I sling it back or would it hit Buttercup?
No, I think it sounds like the spell is so that it won't hit Buttercup, but it doesn't say anything about multiple targets, so I don't know if it would still hit you or not. Can you link that spell in the chat so I can take a look?
Yes. Here.
I'm not familiar with that one.
Yeah, it's a reaction I have as the kind of wizard I am.
Oh, gotcha. So the concept is that you're, like, throwing the spell back at him?
Yeah, it's a DC 14 save. Hold on, it didn't... Hold on, let me grab it. It didn't send it the way I wanted it to. There we go. There it is. Oh, not including you or itself. Okay. Never mind.
This... I'm not sure... Oh, I guess it does say make an attack roll, so it would count. This spell, I will tell you, he does not make an attack roll for this spell. You guys are going to make saves for it. So it would not work on this one anyway.
Fair.
But it also says that he would then have to make a saving throw, and then it just moves it to another creature, whichever one's closest. So that would mean that it would just go to Indigo instead of you two.
No, don't want to do that. Okay, so a dex saving throw?
Yes.
Nice.
Nice.
Ooh.
And then I'm assuming Buttercup used evasion.
I did, but I failed, so I still take half damage on the attack. So it's like
gotcha.
It's as if I succeeded. I have Uncanny Dodge, but I don't know if that stacks, so I don't want to do that, so...
I don't believe it does.
Yeah,
Okay, so you both then take half of 21, which I'm just going to say is 10. 10 damage as this ball of boiling water hits you, and you guys start feeling like Kraft mac and cheese.
Ow.
And for a moment you go, oh, actually, this is worse than just feeling wet. Feeling hot and wet is not good.
Ew! This is awful. You're a bad, bad man.
Well, you're in my house, so we're even.
No.
You know what? We're not even. You're worse. You're ruining my things. You are much worse.
You ruined our color first, so you are a duty head.
He kind of like gestures around himself. Look at this place. Does the color look like it was ruined? I don't think so. At that, it is Indigo's turn.
Scarlet and Buttercup are just yelling angrily back at him like, you!
That is my favorite part of playing with you guys, because for some reason you guys always banter back and forth with my villains. And I don't know why, but I love it.
Yeah, I know that the water sprite too.
Am I in melee range?
You are now.
I am. Okay. Going to do... Let me roll to see if I hit it. D3. Yeah, more buttons. Okay, I'm gonna take Warhammer, double hands, well, two hand. Does a 19 hit?
It do.
It do
hit.
Okay, so we'll roll for damage on that one. That's 10.
Nice. And you see it hit and kind of ripple off of the indigo shielding. But he does take some damage. And he goes, well, would you just... You're very distracting.
I'm gonna try to hit again.
And he goes, how are you calling me rude? You're hitting me with the giant hammer.
Color Stealer.
Yeah, Color Stealer.
Hammer hitter.
Damage. 8 damage.
These are great.
Oh, God. And that is my turn.
All right, nice. Next up is Scarlet.
Oh, it is? Okay. I am going to, I'm going to use my Entangle wand. Let me see.
Entanglement?
I have an Entanglement wand, yeah. I'm going to use my Entanglement wand, and he needs to do a saving throw. Control save DC. He has to make a strength check against my spell.
A strength check. Well, he rolled an 18.
Oh, no!
Which I was like, strength on this guy? No way. And then 18 on the dice. I was like, oh, one way.
Okay, I'm gonna turn to Buttercup one. So,
yeah,
I hit that.
Okay.
The crystals.
I can hit things. I am good at that.
Yeah, basically what happens is you see these like seaweed sort of tendrils come up out of the ground underneath him, and they try and grasp at him, and that like aura is almost like they just keep slipping off. So that's a little bit of flavor for the fact that he rolled an 18. But
Good.
all right, is that your turn?
Yeah, let me double check if there's anything I could do bonus action wise. Because I haven't really used any bonus actions. Nope, because again, I made myself a crossbow expert and didn't give myself a crossbow as a weapon.
After this one, why don't we go ahead and tweak that for you?
Yeah.
All right, because I don't really feel like now that you're playing Scarlet that you feel like you would be a crossbow expert.
Yeah.
So we might edit that a little bit, but for now we'll just leave it how it is. Buttercup, it's your turn, girl.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to dash over here and attack at this crystal.
Well, let's see what happens.
I hope good things. 15.
15 hits. So you see Buttercup rush up, like dart right past Scarlet, and almost like do that baseball slide in and just shink the knife right underneath and pop the crystal out, and it shatters and turns that same milky white.
I did it!
And now this one is gone too. And then you see the aura around him fades, and he goes, oh dear. Ladies, I think it's time for you to go now. If you would please leave, that would be very lovely.
That's sweet. No, we're not leaving.
No, you gotta get, like, arrested.
Well,
Our job's not done yet, sir.
don't want to get arrested.
That's
And
unfortunate.
put the colors back.
Put the candle back.
Yes.
Yes, you all got it.
else is he gonna do, though? I wonder. I think he's gonna cast Wall of Fire. How about that? We did ice. He's gonna do fire this time. So he's gonna go like, and he's gonna cast Wall of Fire. And he is gonna try and do the same thing he did before, where he like blocks himself in, because he was doing all right with that. He seems to think so. You, Indigo, are right there. Let me see. Dex save from you.
I don't want to hit dex save because it's going to be mean to me. Wow! I got a good number. Sorry.
Nice.
No, that's good. Yes.
Nice.
So one. That one.
Cool. So you would take 12 damage because you passed the save, but then because you're resistant, you take 6. So 6, like, this wall of boiling water just appears, and some of it is like the bubbles from the boil are like scalding in your face, but you manage to step back.
Okay.
He goes, I'm just going to stay in here until you leave. Be gone now.
Be there forever.
Go away.
No.
And that is the end of Alabaster Grimm's turn. Next is Indigo.
Okay.
So I assume you want to respect his wishes and leave.
No.
No.
Why would I do that?
Yeah, what? Come on now.
So,
We don't need to be difficult. We're going to fix it.
I don't know what to do. You know, since I know he's still probably, pretty healthy enough, I'm gonna just do cure wounds on myself again. Cast the last 3rd level,
Oh, nice.
which is 12. Nope, 19, because it rolls twice. So I get 19 health. Wait. Yes. And that'll be my turn. I'll just stand here.
All right. So you hear Alabaster, I can't see you. Have you gone?
I'm not gonna say anything.
Hello?
Shh, don't tell me. Shh.
All right, Scarlet, it's your turn.
I'm going to use Gust of Wind to try and just push it away.
Will it hurt me?
It's directional, so if she...
Yeah, I'm going to push it away from you.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm just going to kind of go... just try to push that away. It is going to be a dex saving throw. Wait, no, hold on. A strength saving throw of 14.
See, now this is interesting because the wall of fire is like a magical effect. It's like magical fire. But gust of wind, I'm sorry, because gust is a cantrip. Gust of wind says that if there are flames in the area unprotected, it douses it, and if it's protected flames like lanterns or whatever, it has a 50% chance of extinguishing them. So I feel like there is a chance you could extinguish this wall, but like I'm not sure what it is. This is going to be like magic on magic, you know?
Yeah, it says like I control air and water.
Right. Which, I mean, that's what you're doing. But to extinguish a magical wall of fire.
I'm not really trying to extinguish it. I'm just trying to move it out of the way.
So you're just trying to like move it like back?
Just
Like that?
Yeah, I'm just trying to like move it like a curtain, like move it out of the way.
Gotcha.
Like,
Gotcha.
So we can be like.
All right, yeah, I'll say that happens. We'll why not? It doesn't extinguish it, but it does move the wall. And he goes, "Well, you're not gone at all.
Duh.
Why didn't you answer me then? That's quite rude. Oh, get out of my house."
No.
Scarlet's just gonna look over at Buttercup and go,
And it is now Buttercup's turn then, if that's the end of Scarlet's turn. Buttercup, you are not hidden.
No, but I am. The firewall's not around him anymore, right?
Yeah.
Annie has no protection.
Yep.
Buttercup
It
is
looks
just
like you're
a-
gonna whisper and you're like, hello.
Hi, friend.
Hello, 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 hello.
A 20 and sneak attack because my friend is near.
20 hits. All right, 24 sneak attack damage as you actually manage to get all the way, like, with the dagger. And he goes, ah, that really hurts. Why would you do that?
That's how stabbing works.
No, I am supposed to be protected from such things, and you awful people have broken my look at this, I'm bleeding.
Put the colors back. We will keep
Make-
serving you until you do.
An intimidation check with advantage.
Alright. I love this.
21.
Yeah.
So he kind of looks at Scarlet, who's got, like, fingers up. Indigo has this giant, massive hammer, and Buttercup is just kind of lightly twirling a dagger that still has some of his blood on it, and he kind of turns to all of you and goes, all of it? Do you need all of it?
Yeah.
Yes.
You're being rather selfish, you know. Fine. Fine. I don't know where you expect me to continue my research, but I will find somewhere else then, I suppose.
Probably a rehabilitative, like, containment center.
Don't be silly, I don't do that kind of magic. Just a moment, let me concentrate. And you see him kind of, like, close his eyes and start doing, like, some casty hand motions and muttering, and it's kind of complicated. And you see this happen for, like, a full minute he does this. And then suddenly, all of the stained glass windows in the whole tower, you can hear them shatter all at once. And all of this light that was coming in from nowhere from these stained glass windows floods out. And you can see from the empty, where the windows used to be, it sort of like seeps back in as it goes farther out and out and out away from the tower as the color returns to the reef. He goes, well, I hope you're happy. This is quite a mess to clean up.
Well,
What do we do?
I'm bleeding. Do you do this to people? This is not a nice job.
he needs to go through sensitivity training, but, like, for bad guys, like I had to do. You're gonna have to learn how to behave around people and not be so selfish and share. Selfish. Either way.
I think we should still take him in. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't make myself a tall spire so that I could have to deal with people, madam.
well, you're gonna deal with our people now.
Yeah.
Well, alright, fine. I suppose you've given me no choice.
And I have a small spot left. Do you really want to test me at this point?
Well, you don't know how many I have left.
You don't know which one I have left.
Also, I have lots of knives. I'm here too.
I'm
That
just
is
gonna
true.
like wave my warhammer in his face and be like, "You won't want to test us."
Fine, I'll go.
Thank you.
And I will mention to your superiors how rude you've been.
No, don't tell them that they have to go to sensitivity training again. Please.
I will tell them why.
Well, and then they'll understand why I had to do. And as you guys, like, take him down the spiral staircase, he's still explaining to you why, of course, he needs to do this research, obviously. Everybody sees that.
We need the painting.
The paintings.
Yes.
Right. How do we get her out of the painting, and why did you put her in one?
Well, no, of course, don't be silly. She is a painting. She's a painting.
I got that.
We know.
And she's kind of like, yeah, see, like, I've got, like, see my frame?
It's cool. And she's trying to figure out how to gently get it off the wall. Like,
And he goes, here, hold on, hold. And he kind of, like, snaps his fingers, and it comes off the wall, and you can see that it wasn't, like, attached. Like, there wasn't any, like, hanging wire or anything behind it. It was, like, magically attached. And he's like, don't ruin my walls. You've already ruined my windows.
You've ruined our ecosystem.
You weren't using it.
Do you even know how a reef works, bro?
It's not important for my research. And we fade out on you guys walking back into HQ with a perturbed, cantankerous white mage and a stack of paintings under your arms. As Magenta, the mermaid, says, ooh, it looks super fun in here. Yeah, this is going to be, like, way better.
It's so great.
And that is the end of our adventure.
Yay!
Congratulations, Sirens.
This
We
is awesome.
call it the Karen of Wizards. Like, okay, I loved this story so much because, like, once I got the hang of what the colors references was, it was a lot of fun. And then I was just like, after a while, I just felt like a gunslinger with spells. I'm like,
Oh, I'm glad you liked it.
Good. That was really good.
Yeah, I had things for every color. I had riddles for every color, but I didn't have you guys do all of them. So
I love them.
Those are great. Yeah, I like the riddles. I don't get to do a lot of puzzle solving, so I like that.
I was like, I don't know if they don't know a lot about colors, all the riddles, they might get stuck outside. That's not going to be great. I'll just do a couple. Do you want to see, would you like to see what my phone a friend would be if you guys didn't know color things?
Yes.
Yes.
This is Olive. He's a little color-changing cuttlefish.
Oh my god.
I
That's
want
so
to be
cute.
your best friend now. I love him. Oh my god.
If I wasn't already being BFS with this painting, then that's
I love
next
it.
level.
Oh, yeah, so epilogue, you guys are, like, totally back at HQ, and you see, like, Olive and Magenta are, like, totally friends. Like, of course they know each other. Like, Olive hangs out in the tower all the time.
Yeah. That's great. That's so great.
I love that you're friends now with a painting that's pretty much a sorority girl mermaid in a painting.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, that's totally like her thing. Like her whole philosophy is like just because I like assassinate people doesn't mean I have to be like down about it. Like.
Which, of course, you guys know that you have other, like, pink mermaids in, like, you know, Orchid and Rosie and Fuchsia are like, sweet, another one.
Yeah.
Join the club.
Awesome.
On Wednesdays, we wear pink. Psych, every day we wear pink. None of them say that. That's Magenta talking.
So, because you're so into color theory and you're an artist, is our characters, we're supposed to have something similar with our colors. Is that right?
All of your color schemes are analogous color schemes. Hold on one second. Let me pause for a sec. I'll stop the recording, and then we can, like, chatter about nothing. Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Good night, everyone. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Bye.
Hope you had fun. We did.